I went back on one of my favorite Madden versions in the past couple years, which is Madden 21, which I believe is probably the smoothest Madden out of all the Maddens that we had in the past. But I like to do these type of things where it simulates my career, but I don't actually play my career. I want to see how it plays out depending on how my improvements go over the years, over the season, and see if my player actually does well over time. So I went with the improviser quarterback archetype, which maximizes big play opportunities when the design play breaks down. And I feel like improviser quarterback is the best archetype, especially when you do in my career. So I went with my team, which is the New Orleans Saints. And for my rookie season, I'm just gonna put it on conservative. I don't expect my quarterback to do crazy numbers, but at least get 2,000 yards passing. Now, I went with a top draft pick. I believe a top draft pick that is. I can't even speak, but 80 overall is a starting point for me. I got 81 speed, 79 acceleration, 82 agility, 83 awareness. Now, I feel like awareness needs to be catered to football IQ for the most part. I know over the years with Madden, they kind of made it where the awareness, if you had a high awareness, you're going to get more experience points for rating boosting. So I don't know how it's been over the past couple years since then, but that's why I noticed when it came to the awareness, it didn't really focus on the player IQ awareness, which is all reaction during, especially when playing quarterback, making reads and all that. So you guys are going to see in my first match of the regular season against the Buccaneers, which we're about to get into. But anyways, looking at my passing stats, throwing power 92, short throw accuracy 83, medium throw 75, deep throw 85, throw on the run 87, throw under pressure 87, break sack 81. So he's kind of like a mobile quarterback, but once again, this archetype build is kind of like you make plays, kind of like a Patrick Mahomes build in a way. Stamina 90, toughness and 90, injury 95. Now, I did turn off injuries for this play session because I want everybody at their max to see how they do. Now, we do have an X Factor already activated, so we're gonna go with Gambler, which is the best quarterbacks learn to take calculated risks. When they enter the zone, they can't be intercepted by AI defenders. I feel like this is the best option when you're doing these type of simulation series. So my first ability, I went with a quick draw, which gives my player faster passing animations when they are throwing under pressure. I feel like this is the best for simulation. Then I had the pocket deadeye, which passers with this ability have perfect accuracy on all unpressured throws while their feet are set in the pocket. Now, for those that don't know, Mad 21 had the best presentation for pressure throws, under pressure throws. Like if you had a defender in front of your face and you're under pressure, you're going to throw it very inaccurately. Compared to now, you can get hit. You have a throw out sack animation. You can throw accurately 60 yards down the field. It makes no sense. Then the third out of I believe four abilities that we can have, we only can have three right now, depending on our overall. I went with the clutch. Midway through the fourth quarter in close games, players with this ability can easily enter and remain in the zone. I feel like this is a crucial ability to have because once again, my guy's a rookie. I'm not going to be controlling him, and I feel like once he enters the zone, he has a better chance to at least staying in the game. So of course we're going up against the Buccaneers, which I forgot to showcase the freaking rosters for this current year. Now this is the end of the season rosters for Madden 21. For those that don't know, Madden 21 is about to have their servers cut off, I believe in June or July of this year. So it's kind of crazy. If you guys want the most updated rosters, might as well go on there, get it from the community or download it from the end of the year for Madden. But for those that didn't know about that, I feel like I need to update you guys on that. Anyways, Buccaneers is an 85 overall. Saints is 86, so they was pretty decent that year. Now, Tom Brady was kind of like near his end of his career, And then they got Levante David, Mike Evans. They also had an Antonio Brown, Rob Gronkowski, and some other key players. It was just crazy. The Buccaneers was freaking stacked. So this is my rookie debut with my team, the Saints. And once again, probably next video I'll show you guys the roster for the next upcoming team that we face. But like I said, Bucks was stacked this year. We take a look at Tom Brady. He was a 96 overall. He had 91 throw power, 97 medium accuracy, and he had a 98 awareness. So I was like, oh boy, we're about to get destroyed, especially for my guy coming in as a rookie. I was like, yeah, Bucks is going to freaking destroy us. So here's their first possession, and this is the first play to start out things. And look who Tom Brady connects with, Antonio Brown. Kind of crazy to see him in this game. I forgot that he was on the Buccaneers. 3rd and 10, couple plays later. I'm not going to showcase every play, but look at all the time he has during this. Everybody's getting blocked. Also, this was the best year for the pass rush timing. It was always different, but it was crazy fast when you was able to user. Also, this was the first year that pass rushing as a user felt so dominant. So he had all this time, connects with almost connects with Antonio Brown by the sidelines, but he drops it. So we make him go 4 and out. Not bad to start off on defense. Offense, once again, coming out on the field. This is my rookie debut. This is my first possession drive. I thought we was going to go 4 and out as well, but check it out. Very first play, and this was kind of odd. Take a drop step. My guy has like this weird animation with his quarterback or the head tilting, but I end up taking off, and I take on a hit with a linebacker. Like, bro, you got to slide. 2nd and 4, my first ever pass play. I mean, it was pretty clean. Look how fast I get it off. Boom, money. Continuing on later on during the drive, 35 yards out, and boom, another dot pass, wide open receiver. I was pretty impressed with my first possession drive. Now, once again, Sean Payton is coaching us, so the coaches was pretty good at the play calls, right? Right here, we had great time in the pocket, and boom, throwing it deep. And look at this, like this play was phenomenal. This was a dagger. My receiver just made a play for your boy. And for my first ever passing touchdown to Emmanuel Sanders, he head tops Davis the third for my first career passing touchdown. Pretty epic of a start, I'm not gonna lie. Like, to see that happen is amazing. I got perfect blocking. I just threw it up, high pointed. This is what you want to see. The defender's not looking. Even the animations was clean back then compared to now. It's just crazy to see that. So we got the first points of the game. Next possession for the Buccaneers. They're on our 35-yard line, and boom, Tom Brady, out of all people, throws a pick. He was under pressure, and Demario Davis at middle linebacker makes this jumping pick against Antonio Brown. Pretty amazing play by Demario Davis. It's crazy to see all these players on this team a couple years ago, and it just blows my mind who was on these teams at the time. So we end up getting the pick. A couple plays in, our next possession, we're on the 40-yard line, 3rd and 6, stepping back to pass, and boom, throw another dot. Now, it wasn't really a dot, it was just my receiver made a great play, and boom, look at that. Oh my God, this is so good. I can't lie. Watching this back while I'm editing, it's like, bro, it's amazing to witness these things again. I was so impressed just watching this out. So once again, you guys are seeing everything being done, and this is all live commentary during my editing. So we end up making a great catch. Traquan Smith, I believe he was a rookie that season. I can't remember. 3rd and goal. We're down on the 1 yard line, and we try punching in with Alvin Kamara. Gets absolutely stuffed by their big time linebacker, Levante David. So they end up stuffing us right there on the 1 yard line. I thought we was going to be able to punch it in. We almost got that push in, and David just stood up at the block, got bypassed him. And that's another thing I liked about this game is smooth running in the trenches. So we had to settle for a field goal from 2 yards out. We end up getting it, stretching the lead to a 2 possession lead, 10-0. First quarter is about to end. Back on offense for Tom Brady. And bro, he had a lot of time, but once it got broken down, as you guys see right here, we end up getting a sack. And look at who got the sack, Sheldon Rankins. Oh my god, bro, it's crazy. I was shocked that we was able to get pressure, but not only that, for the time that Tom Brady had, it was kind of crazy that we was locking him down with a box coverage defense. So it's crazy that all that time he didn't release it, and now he's activated. So this is another thing which I'm going to do in the next session video is look at the roster and look at everybody's X Factor abilities because I forgot what he had. And because he's activated, he threw a pick to Janoris Jenkins. And who was he trying to connect with again? Antonio Brown. This was shocking to me because I thought he would have connected a lot this game to Rob Gronkowski, which he didn't. And he tried to throw a lot more passes to Antonio Brown. I also thought he would have thrown to Mike Evans for the most part, but he didn't. So we back on the offense, and we get down near the red zone, which of course the Bucks holds us from scoring. We end up having to settle for another field goal, 13-0. Right before the first half finishes, check down pass by the Bucks. They get in field goal range, if anything, or opportunity to kick a field goal. Try to get some points before the half finishes, but they kick it short, and I was like, oh boy, we're going to return it? This can't be happening right now. So they end up stopping us. So heading into the second half, not bad. Look at the stats. On 18 attempts, I completed 12 passes for 147 yards and 1 touchdown. So not bad. Not bad for my rookie debut. But I can't lie, my teammates is carrying me. Now, we're starting out the second half with our, I think it was gambling X Factor activated. So I'm activated and check it out. Starting off with a dime. Get a huge pickup game right here on 2nd 7, later on 3rd and 1. And we end up running the ball with Alvin Kamara, who picks up a huge gain. I thought he was going to score. He ends up trying to juke, but he juked right into the tackle. Later on, 3 yards away, 3rd and goal. Can I get another passing touchdown? And check it out, wide open. And we do connect with who else? And that is Traquan Smith. So he ends up making another play for us. And this is stretching the lead. You guys see the frustration on the Buccaneers. This is another version of Madden where it seemed like they had done decently in the presentation area as well, which I forgot about. There's more presentation in this game compared to the other Maddens after the fact. Now this was kind of crazy. We was going for on 2-point conversion. So we was trying to make it a legit 3-score lead. And we end up passing, and this is what improviser does. My guy ends up making the play. I end up scrambling in. Technically, it's not my first career touchdown, but I guess you guys can consider that my first career rushing touchdown. Tom Brady's still activated as he's trying to have a clutch comeback. Connects with Antonio Brown right here, who gets him down to the 37-yard line. So once again, Antonio Brown is his favorite target right now. 3rd and 9, couple plays later, from the 37-yard line. And Tom Brady is going to get sacked by who else? Cameron Jordan, our pass rusher. So this is his first sack of the game. And we finally are able to break down the Buccaneers' pass blocking, which has been superior. I mean, look at this. This looks so clean. I like this camera view angle. Also, Madden 21 has some amazing camera view angles that we just simply don't get anymore with current Madden. It's kind of crazy how we kind of just downgraded over the years. So we make them go 4-and-out. We get the ball right back. Once again, our receivers making a play. Michael Thomas Now that he's going to be able to stay healthy because I have injuries off, we're going to see him pretty much carry me and this offense to victory, hopefully. And this is his first major catch of the game. Makes a play. He just undercuts the DB and boom, right there. Just snags it away from getting it deflected. Later on, 4th and 2. We're 35 yards out. And shockingly, we're going for it. Sean Payton, man, he is an aggressive coach. We end up running it with Alvin Kamara. Gets the easy first down pickup. 18 rushes for 73 yards so far of the game. But then I believe we went 4 and out. And then we cough up the ball. So back on offense for the Buccaneers. Finally, Mike Evans gets his catch, his second of the game. Late in the game, gets a huge pickup. Continuing on this drive, we're in the fourth quarter. Does the Bucks have any life? And once again, Tom Brady connects with Antonio Brown, 14 for 23 of 193 yards so far of the game. Not bad. Tony Brown with 6 receptions, 93 total yards. Now, this defense for the Saints was pretty solid too. The players that they have, I was kind of shocked going back memory lane and seeing who they had. It's like, bro, we had a defense. Is just like we had players. It's like we just had to get a quarterback over the years, and we just did not replace Drew Brees after he retired. Eventually, Tom Brady ends up scoring, getting their first points of the game, but it's pretty much too late. We chew clock. We got in field goal range, settled for another field goal. We make it 24-7, and then this is the last chance for any positive outcome for the Buccaneers. 3rd and 10, and check it out. Tom Brady connects with Mike Evans, who makes a leaping sideline catch. This was pretty dope. He got 2 feet in bounds, and the height difference showcases. I believe that was against Janoris Jenkins, who made the pick earlier in the game. Look at this. Just chucks it up, and boom, 2 feet. Look at that. 2 feet tap. Oh, the heel tap. That's crazy. So continuing on, he's still activated. 30 seconds remaining of this match. They have no timeouts. What is Tom Brady going to do? And check it out. He's going to connect with who else? Rob Gronkowski, who ends up fumbling the ball by our rookie safety at the time. I forget his first name, but I think it was Maurice Williams. He ends up causing a strip on Rob Gronkowski, and it's right by the sidelines, and he recovered his user strip. And that will lead us back on the field for a victory formation and getting our first win of the season. What a rookie debut against the GOAT and a stacked Buccaneers team. This was absolutely shocking to me because I was not expecting this outcome for this match. Completely blew my mind. I thought Tom Brady was about to cook us. And I guess Sean Payton just outcoached the other coach. And these are both legendary coaches. So, hope you guys enjoyed today's breakdown match of my career series. If you guys simply want more, feel free to leave a like. As we take a look at the stats, rushing stats, I was 5 for 10, rushed 5 times for total 10 yards. Ronald Jones for the Buccaneers, 6 attempts for 14 yards. Didn't really do too much. They didn't really run the ball that much. And then Alvin Kamara, we gave him the ball 25 times, and he was held under 100 yards at 90 total yards. Kind of crazy. And continuing on, we're going to look at the receiving. Antonio Brown, 7 receptions for 101 yards. Traquan Smith, 7 receptions for 92 yards. Gronkowski got the ball 3 times for 24 yards. Ronald Jones, the running back, 3 for 22. Mike Evans, only 3 receptions for 70 yards, almost got 100. Jared Cook, tight end, for us, 3 receptions, 19 yards. Michael Thomas, 2 for 49. Chris Godwin, 2 for 14 with that 1 touchdown near the end of the game. Alvin Kamara, 2 for 18. Emmanuel Sanders, 2 for 51. Scotty Miller for the Bucks, 1 for 14. And then our backup running back, which I forgot all about, Latavius Murray, 1 for 2. And then Josh Hill had a drop pass for us. So as we end up getting a attribute skill point to boost, we focus on improviser and see what we end up getting from that game alone. But guys, this is a very interesting series to look into. If you guys haven't done this yourself, I recommend doing so. So we get A plus to break sack, 1 plus to our throw accuracy, and then 2 plus to our throw accuracy short. So for medium, we get 1 plus, and then short 2 plus, and then throw under pressure 1. So we ended up boosting up to an 81 overall. Not bad, not bad. But like I said, if you guys are interested in doing this yourself, I recommend doing it because this is the best way to enjoy these type of series. Like I said, I used to do this just offline, never recorded anything, but this was another way for me to just enjoy Madden. And it can be any Madden of your liking. I prefer Madden 21. So if you guys are interested in this series, please let me know down below in the comments if you guys want more, and also by liking the video. Once again, if you guys are interested in playtesting ESG, I will have a link down below in the description to the application signups as well. Check out my Discord, link is down below in the description as well. Until next time, I'll see you guys later. I'm out. Peace.